Welcome to Flipped Classroom. Today's lesson is on inductive reasoning. Aristotle was mostly concerned with logos for supporting his claim. He believed in using logic to find truth. One way to find truth is through inductive reasoning. This thought process uses examples. Yet, inductive reasoning is not perfect. The authors of Element of Argument write that inductive reasoning is when you draw a conclusion about the whole on the basis of observations of very particular instances. So you would look at multiple examples and from these facts draw a conclusion. So let's say you were trying to determine if a class was easy. And you started with the fact that test 1 was easy, test 2 was easy, test 3 was easy, and from these examples, you could conclude that all the tests in English 7 are easy. Now, is that a guaranteed answer? No, but it is a logical conclusion. Let's take this example with earthquakes. There are many earthquakes in Contra Costa County, Alameda County, and Sonoma County. And it is a fact that the Hayward Fault runs through Contra Costa County, Alameda County, Sonoma County. And from these facts, you can conclude that those living on or near the Hayward Fault will feel an earthquake. Now, is it 100% guaranteed that they will feel an earthquake? No, but it is a logical conclusion that if you live in an earthquake zone, you will feel an earthquake. Let's take the example of a mother who has brown eyes, a father who has brown eyes, grandparents having brown eyes, and from those examples you can conclude that the children will have brown eyes. Is it impossible for a child to have blue or green eyes? No, but logically the odds are this child will have brown eyes. In another example, we'll use inference. Valerie loves ballet and Valerie's birthday's tomorrow. We see Valerie's daughter standing in line to buy tickets to the ballet. We can infer from this that Valerie's daughter is going to give her mother tickets to the ballet as a birthday gift. Do we know for certain that's why the daughter is in line to buy tickets to the ballet? No, but it is a logical conclusion. Inductive reasoning can fail when you have too few of examples, or you're making a hasty generalization fallacy. Or even when observations are limited, we cannot know everything. We cannot read everybody's minds. We cannot know all the facts. In addition, people lie, and there are deceptions which can influence the conclusion. Inductive reasoning involves taking an inductive leap. The question is, how big is that leap? It's not that big of a leap to say mom has brown eyes, dad has brown eyes, grandparents have brown eyes, the kids will have brown eyes. But it could be a fairly big leap to say test 1 was easy, test 2 was easy, test 3 was easy, and then the final exam is going to be easy. Well, those could have been much smaller quizzes with less information. So when considering inductive leaps, think about the concept of uniformity of nature. There are concepts that are consistent in nature. For example, trees without sunlight and water will die. Polar bears can tolerate cold weather. There might be exceptions to the rule, but in nature, these concepts are uniform. They are consistent. The authors point out on page 305 that induction is a reasoning process. It's not an organizational pattern for an essay. Rather, it's a way we think. Because an essay's thesis statement, yes, it can be a generalization, which resulted from inductive reasoning. But generalizations are really the end of the thinking process, and the thesis comes in the introduction paragraph. To see an example of this, in the textbook, read, Will Big Business Save the Earth by Jared Diamond. In conclusion, induction is the process of arriving at a generalization based on observations of a number of particular instances. And this accuracy of the generalization depends on the quantity, how many, and the quality of these particular instances observed. In most cases, the generalization will be a probability, but it's not a certainty. So induction isn't perfect. But arriving at a generalization based on too few particular instances is a logical fallacy, and we call that hasty generalization. For more information and practice, refer to your textbook, Elements of Argument. Thank you for joining me today in Flipped Classroom.